Hello, I am Nacnud. Today, we will be exploring the internet personality Colaws and his meteoric rise and fall from grace. Together, we will see how a once well-known and beloved creator turned into a fetishistic lolcow. Lenny Collins, also known as Colaws, began his famed journey on iFunny doing mediocre voiceovers of regular show characters. He quickly gained some traction on the site as the entertainment market on the site was stagnant at the time. During his stay on iFunny, he befriended the late Americaner, and together created many successful VOs that were considered gems. Later on, he, with Kaner, would move to YouTube to continue his career of smoking weed and getting paid for it. On YouTube, he quickly gained an audience by voicing over comics of popular media characters such as Mordecai and Rigby smoking narcotics. You're probably familiar with some of them. The most popular work of his, however, is the Harry Potter Smokes Weed series that he voiced with Kaner. On the 23rd of June 2023, Kaner posted his last standalone voiceover, which was the finale of his Zuko Gets No Bitches saga. This was because later on that day he would go on and check up on Lenny, who was reportedly in a manic state located in Long John Silver's. Kaner would attempt to communicate with Lenny to no avail, as it turns out that Lenny had overdosed on big catch meals and was in aggressive mood. Kaner tried to snap Lenny out of his state, which led to Kaner's demise. Moments later, Lenny grabbed a fishbone from his meal plate and stabbed Kaner in his esophagus. Kaner was rushed to the ER, where he ended up in a comatose state. We still don't know when he will recover. In an attempt to keep his sanity, Colaws started streaming on YouTube every Saturday. Ironically, the only thing that this has done was document his rapidly deteriorating mental state. On regular streaming days, he would open Media Share, where you had the chance to pay money to Colaws in order for him to see a video of your choice with a deadpan stare on his face. But this was soon to change one faithful day. On St. Patrick's Day 2024, Colaws started streaming, when one user, now identified to be Matthew Peterson, nephew of Jordan Peterson, chose an MOP anal vor video for Colaws to watch. But instead of shock, Colaws reacted with interest, rapidly replaying the part where the pony enters the asshole of the other naked pony. He started reportedly clopping to this, which viewers of the stream chalked it up to be a gag. But the next stream, the same thing happened and Colaws showed no signs of irony. As the streams kept on passing, the presence of MOP4 and Furryvore was becoming more and more prominent. It became clear to the audience that this wasn't some weird joke rather than some fetish of his. Eventually, the streams devolved to a point where if you tuned in, you would be greeted by a naked obese man clopping it to a pony being swallowed whole. A true sight to behold, in my opinion. Truth be told, I don't have much information on Colaws' next course of action, as it's very difficult to get him out of his self-induced catatonic state. However, I do know that Colaws is going to get a gender reassignment surgery and will be changing his legal name to Lene. This tells us that the extra revenue for the Americaner channel is going directly to his surgery. On a side note, Colaws has been frequently watching Sissy Hypnosis prior to this announcement. Personally, I believe that with the circumstances he is in at the moment, he was likely to self-destruct at the end of this year. Anyways, I've been Nacnud, and as always, get lost!